Good morning, everybody. It is Wonderful Wednesday with me, Claudia Rickard. Now, today I am actually going to talk about the word anger and what it means to you. And it's a very interesting word because a lot of people say it's wrong to feel angry. Well, I disagree. I think it's okay to feel angry and to feel your feelings. I think anger is unhelpful if we internalize it and we use it against ourselves and start using it as a form of regret and saying things like, well, I should have done that. I should have. And that's when we should all over ourselves. And it would be much better to say, well, I could have done that, or I choose to, and preferably because we all understand that we have choice. However, anger, it is interesting, isn't it? Again, anger could be bad because if it's violent. Again, are we using it in a way to protect people? Or is it because it's just because we're a bit strange and want to hurt people? So again, let's get curious and what is it about? Now, there is anger. I see a lot of people who are so angry with themselves about being a certain way, having a certain behavior. And so it's that sort of thing. They get angry and they want to change. So I think, now that is an interesting one. So they're angry with themselves because they know they need to change, and they may well be shooting on themselves at that point. So I then get curious about that type of anger. Because what's below that anger? Again, it is interesting because most or all anger is based in fear. If you go the below of anger, there is usually a fear of I'm not good enough, I'm unworthy, I'm unlovable, and there is the fear. And it is much easier for people to feel angry than to feel fear. So that is why we get these emotions of anger, and it's often people can be frustrated with themselves. So when somebody wants to change and they have this anger about themselves and they come to me for change work, then I get curious and I look into that, what's below that anger for change. Actually, underneath that is often self-love. They want to live. They want to survive. They love themselves enough that they know they're ready for change. They know that this particular relationship is no longer serving them a purpose. They know that the way they might be behaving could be upsetting other people around them, and they would like to stop that particular thing. Perhaps it's a habit. It doesn't matter. They're ready for change. People who I see are ready for change, and I get curious. And it's really lovely when we can understand that actually below that anger for change is love. Everything is based in love. Because again, feeling fear, that's not lovely, is it? And people come because they feel fear and they don't want it anymore. They want that to change, and they want to get back to that all-important self-love. Because when we love ourselves, then we can love other people. And that can only be a good thing. Take care, everybody. Thank you for watching. And it's goodbye from me, Claudia Rickard, and I will see you again. Take care. Bye.